Hi there, Save with Crypto here. First things first, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe because I need a few more subscribers because I want to get up to 7,000. That'd be really nice. There's only about 100 to go, so please be one of those if you're not already. And while you're down there, give the video a like, please. And when we're finished, leave a comment. That'd be even better. Okay, so just going to fill you in on how I'm doing with my $2,000 trade here. Yeah, not too bad actually. Sort of this one here is $450 in profit. The smaller one is $60 in profit. At the moment, the price of Bitcoin is just wiggling around. Really, it's not doing very much. But I think today is the day you get that news, about the interest rate in the USA, and I think the idea is the interest rate's going to stay the same, so that's a good thing. I would have thought going down is a good thing, but apparently staying the same is a good thing as well. Anyway, I do kind of think the price might be priced into the price of Bitcoin and everything else as it is now. So I'm not sure we're going to see some massive hike, but I think generally, things are looking good with Bitcoin. Anyway, so these two trades are set. Stop losses are both set in profit. So if the price does go heavily south, then I won't end up losing money. I'll just make a little bit of money rather than much more money. But overall, if we look at the assets in the derivatives account, which is the one I started off with $2,000, that's currently worth $2,589, which is good. Okay. Meanwhile, I got a little bit bored and I started having a look at what I had in my BitGet account. Now, BitGet is an exchange I've been trying on and off, really. To be honest, I'm not a total fan of it. It's not ByBit, really. Although I believe it is a very, very good exchange, and it does have some features that ByBit doesn't, that I can't remember what they are, and I don't think I use them anyway. So there's that. The trading stop loss, I'm never quite sure how it works exactly, but I guess I will find out anyway. Now, the point being is they've got this trading competition going on soon. It's called the K something. Hang on. It's called the King's Cup Global Invitation. Stupid name, isn't it? Anyway, so I'm not going to run a team with this because I'm not confident enough showing you what to do in BitGet. If it was ByBit, I would, but BitGet, I'm not so sure. But I do fancy entering someone else's team. I'm not quite sure who yet. I quite fancy that GM Crypto guy. He seems to sort of have some quite radical ideas about trading, and he seems fairly confident that he could win it. So that'd be good if we get a proportion of $2.6 million. That'd be great, wouldn't it? And I think you can win things like a helicopter. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Or one of these Tesla cyber quad thingies, and some sort of phone. Anyway, but to enter this, you need to have 300 USDT, and I looked in my BitGet account and I only had 295. So I thought I'd have to do a little trade to get that up to $300. So at the moment, what I've done is I entered a long trade at, what was my entry? Okay, my entry price is $27,046. It's a 10x leverage trade. It's currently up $5. So I suppose in actual fact, I've probably got enough to enter now, haven't I? Yeah, I've actually got $302 worth. But me being me, I want a little bit more. So look at the price of Bitcoin. My entry was kind of, it was about sort of this sort of level. And it was because the whole sweet indicator, this red one here, on the 5-minute time frame, the whole sweet indicator was just starting to go green. And I thought, okay, well, that's a reasonable signal that the trend might change to going up for a little while. And also at the time, it was down near the bottom of this VWAP. That's this one here. Yeah. If you were going to enter right now, I'd probably be looking at much lower levels, something like 26,855. But it doesn't matter because I'm in the money anyway. 2.73% up. I think what I'll do is when I see the whole suite here starting to thin out a little bit, and then what I've noticed is that when the price crosses into the green, that's really when you should get out of a long trade if you're doing these very short sort of scalps. So that's what I'll do. I'm not totally sure if I'm going to totally update you in the Telegram group about this one, because I don't really want you following me with the BitGet thing, because I'm probably going to be a bit reckless with this one, just to try and get as much money together as possible. But I will mention it in videos and things like that. And I'll probably mention it not in the announcement group, but in the Telegram group called Save with Crypto Club. And you can find out about all this if you go to savewithcrypto.org/TG. I'm just going to have a bit of fun with this and just see how much money I can make quite quickly. But as I say, it might be a little bit reckless in here. Whereas with the ByBit one, I'm being a bit more careful and slow. Actually, I was just editing that last part of the video and I noticed something that's reasonably important, but not massively important. Now this, in my trading view, I've got these ones that I've added, these pairs from various exchanges and various pairs within those exchanges. And what I've got here, I've got BTC USDT perpetual in ByBit. I've got this one here, which is BTC USD perpetual contracts. That's the inverse perpetual. And then I've got a BitGet one that I've had from a while ago, which is actually the BTC USD perpetual. So that's like the inverse perpetual on the ByBit account. That's not actually the one I'm using. I'm actually using USDT as my base currency in this. So what I might do is just remove that for the time being. And then I want to add, let's get this right. The reason being is sometimes the prices do vary slightly between the different kinds of pairs. So this is BTC USDT, right, on BitGet. So if you see here, I've got spot, so it's not that. That's the one I want. If you want to just see from a certain exchange, you can just go like BitGet there. And then you can see here the different kinds. So BTC, let's just say BTC USD, search for that. Okay, so you've got this one here that we want, the BTC USDT perpetual contract. You've got spot there, and then you've got BTC USD perpetual contract. Okay, so do note that these are actually slightly different. So this is the one I want. Okay, so if I go here now, you'll see this is BTC USDT. Okay, perfect. I mean, I've always got my watch list in a bit of a mess, really, but I suppose what you could do is you could, set different lists for various things. Like I've got one for, ByBit trades, things that Martini guy's looking at, so you could arrange your watch list much more efficiently than what I've done. Anyway, so you get the idea of the way things are going now. So what I'm looking for is, I'll just show you the last time the whole suite was green. So ideally, what I'm looking for is I want to catch this whole suite as it starts to go a little bit thinner. Okay, see, like here it did it quite late up there, and then that was when the highest price was. So I'm going to keep my eye on this. At the moment it's quite fat, isn't it? Anyway, for the moment it looks like this is going the right way, and the profit seems to be 4.5%, which is about $13. It's not amazing, but it's okay, isn't it? It puts me over the $300 anyway. I need to enter the competition, so that's good. So I'll do my usual thing of putting a stop loss about here, so it's about 2% in profit. So let's say 27,105. Let's just have a look how we'll do that, because I honestly don't know. Oh, here. It says position TP and SL. So stop loss at, what did I say, 27,105. Okay, so that's 2.18% when the price is that. You see, this is the sort of thing I don't like compared to ByBit, because in ByBit you have a thing here that tells you, what the percentage is, and you can push it up and down to sort of vary it slightly. You'd have to do that sort of manually here, do that. I think, oh, it's 1.99. Let's go for like that, and I don't know. Then you can't quite get it to 2 if you want it to be exactly on 2, for example. But you can do that in ByBit, and it says when the price is less than or equal to 27,102, the position will be closed at optimal trade price. And in ByBit, it actually says, the approximate profit will be this or whatever, so there's that. So I'm going to set that, and also if you don't check that box, you need to enter a price there. I might do that actually, something like 27,361, 27,361. 6.1. Okay, so that'll be 11%. And it doesn't tell you how much you're going to make, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, that's my gripes with ByBit. Anyway, if I do this now, that'll make it a safe trade, and I can't lose money on this. So let's just do that. This is the other thing I don't like. It says things like confirm to end trust. It's clearly translated from the Chinese or wherever it's from. So I don't know. It's just like weird sort of English words it uses. But anyway, I'm here now. So I'm going to confirm. So you can see there that there's a long position, stop loss is there. And what I might do is, as the trade goes on, I might just nudge this up a little bit like that. So there you go. The link I've got for BitGet, I think in my banner on this video it says you get $5,000 bonus. I think that's now 8,000. You obviously have to do a big deposit to do that. But the better thing about BitGet over ByBit is you don't have to make such big deposits to get quite a big bonus. So I think even from like $100 onwards, you start to get reasonable deposit bonuses. So if you want to give it a try, why not? savewith.crypto.org/BitGet. Okay, I'll leave it there for the time being. I think I mentioned that you should like this video and leave a nice comment and make sure you subscribe. So do all that, and above all, tell your friends.